Thank you once again to Alltech for making it all possible and for your continued support. And to actually demonstrate the power of mentorship, I would like to introduce you to our next speakers. Christian Salazar with Alltech in conversation with his mentee, Patricia Ruiz, Talent Management and Employee Experience Manager at Bunge. Christian is from Costa Rica. He has 15 years working in agribusiness with Alltech. His experience working with teams involved in sales, marketing, operations, finance, and so on motivates him to be part of the WFA community, and we are thrilled to have him. His challenge is to make agribusiness an attractive industry for all and to motivate people to live in the purpose of helping to feed the world. Here he is chatting with his mentee, Patricia Ruiz, on the benefits of mentorship. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for inviting us to share here our program and the way that we has been these meetings with Patricia. So thank you so much for inviting us. So the idea today is just to share something that we really enjoy talking about, not only about gender, not only about job, is part of our life. But in this case, I would like to not to introduce Patricia as my colleague, or now is my friend, but I would like to ask Patricia to introduce herself just to know better Patricia and what is she doing and what she feels about that. Patricia, tell me something about you.
Yeah, I'll try to be short, but so yeah, basically I'm part of the talent management team and employee experience overall here at Bunge. I've been here almost for 2 years now. I think it's my anniversary this month, 2 years in in the agri business. Before that, I usually spent most of my career back then in a completely different industry, which is the tech industry. So I spent like almost 5 years at HP. So I think that's actually what part of our conversation was about with Christian. Like, I was coming from a different industry. I come to agri and I'm like, wow, what is this, right? There's so many things going on in agri that nobody knows out there. Also, like, I didn't know some of the things until I met Christian a few months ago. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and a bit of the context on why we are here, why I applied as well to the
Thank you for
program.
Thank you, Patricia, for that. So honestly, as you said, as you mentioned, one of the things that we were talking a lot is about not compare, but talking about the industry at all. But in this case, how are you feeling today about not the way that we talk or the way that we share different things about the agri industry, but how are you feeling today in comparison with, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 months ago that we met before, and then we try to talk and talk and talk about different things. But how are you feeling today about the program and the way that you feel different things during these past months?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. Normally, when you apply to these programs, you never know who you're going to be matched with or what are they, doing until you actually get to know the person, right? So after like how many months, like 6 months or more,
Yeah,
as you mentioned, I feel I have gained like not only like a professional in my network, but a friend, even though we are sitting like so far away, but I felt you were quite close in the conversations, right? So I think we were lucky to have this instant connection because maybe we speak the same language again. We were super honest with each other. We created like a safe environment to really bring all our challenges, not only myself but also yourself. So we were both like really exchanging our challenges from different perspectives, backgrounds, like levels,
yeah.
functions. So I think that's what I really can take out of it, like from a personal perspective, like really taking the opportunity, risking, joining the program, see what happens, and actually turned out to be really, really, really good experience. So
Yeah, that's great. So, if I can ask you more questions that I used to ask, a lot of questions, you know me. If I can
yes.
ask you, one big thing that you would like to share at this moment, but more related with your goal and your expectations when we
Yes.
start and now. So, what is that big thing that you would like you really to share with the people who is attending this program today?
Yeah, I think that the biggest change for me or the biggest realization was to get to know the industry way better than I did, right? As I mentioned, I was coming from technology, which is completely different. The pace, it's completely different. When you go out there, everyone kind of like matches technology with innovation and speed. And then I land in agribusiness, and I have to be honest, at the beginning, I was like, where is all that speed in this industry? Where's all this technology? And I started with zero knowledge on that. And because you've been in this industry for such a long time, Christian, like you were able to really open my eyes. And I was also part of the WFA event that took place in Frankfurt. And I was able to really see and get to know what the industry is doing, how much technology and innovation is and needs to be involved in the industry. And that really triggered me, right? And it made me change my mind completely. And now I feel like I'm another advocate trying to convince other people like this industry is vital and it's kind of like part of the future, if not like the industry that's going to lead the future in many ways. So I would say that's what I've been processing throughout all these 6 months, right? Like really opening my eyes quite a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And if I can say about the way that you uh, experience all those months and the events that you are attending and even the activity that you are having actually it was different since the beginning to today. So today you are more active in the industry, you are more active in your job and in your company. So if you can if you can do some suggestions or recommendations for the people who is watching us today about not the program or about how to be a mentee or about how to be a mentor. It's about how to be a person involved in the agribusiness industry and how to use this program to improve something. What thing could be nice to share right now, Patricia?
I think it's quite simple. Just take the opportunity, like when I enrolled myself, I don't think I was aware that I was lacking all of this perspective. I was more maybe in a frustration mode of I don't understand the industry. This industry is old, blah blah blah, right? And I joined because I like meeting new people. I like, getting out of the comfort zone. I like to explore what other companies are doing. I'm curious by nature, right? But to be honest and to be fair with everyone, I don't think I had like a specific goal in mind until we started our conversations, right? So you actually also helped me out a little bit here, Christian, like by asking all these questions, like what is it that you do? What is it that frustrates you? What is it that concerns? Then we started realizing that maybe the direction of those sessions should go into opening my eyes into the business, into how innovation is being put in our business as well, into the many opportunities that I have to improve the business, like kind of like flip a little bit the tortilla, we say in Spanish, right? And I think that's my only recommendation, even though you don't have like a specific goal in mind, just do it and you'll figure it out while you have these conversations and you'll eventually agree on some goals, and it's very natural the way it happens, right? So just do it and nothing wrong can come out of meeting somebody new. I think it's all positive things. So I would say that's what I would suggest people to really take the risk and
Yeah,
throw
it
themselves
is.
into the pool.
Yeah, it is absolutely true. So, my comment to your feelings or the way that you express that is that one thing that I really feel is about there's one of your favorite phrases is no rules rules. It's related with some things, but in this case, I
Yes.
would like to share with the people is that one of the things that we really do really did is no rules for the conversation. So no rules, but with rules about the timing or about some of the other things. But no rules is a great way to have this conversation. So let's let's try to do that, to promote that with the industry, with the people that we work with. And this is one of my takeaways about the no rules rule. So thank you, Patricia, for sharing you the way that you feel. Is great to see you again in this program, and I hope you to enjoy the rest of the program too. So Jamie, you have anything else in the program?
Yes, we do have a few questions if you still have a few minutes to spend with us. First one is for
Sure.
Pamela. What do you think makes a great mentor from your point of view? And can you describe the skills he or she should have? You can just
Wow.
to Christian if you want.
Yeah, this is a great question because be a great mentor is something really, really big. But honestly, as we were sharing with Patricia, one thing that we really did is we just met and we just talked and we just start to put some no boundaries but put some rules about the timing, about the way and the schedule of the things, but the rest of the conversations went between what you want to talk about, what you really have as expectation at the end of the program, and the most important one is how you're feeling today about your job and your industry and the way that you are contributing with. So not to be the greatest mentor or to be a great mentor, but to be a great person to contribute with another person is just to make questions regarding their feelings and then try to put that feelings in perspective about the future or about the way that the people likes to be part of. So we need to remember that we are in a great industry. So it's now and for the future, we are living in a nice industry and we are doing something good. So feed the world is one of the some important things in the world. So just be yourself, just do nice questions and do it friendly. So that's the main thing, Jamie, that I would like to share with you about that question.
Patricia, what do you appreciate about your mentor?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be super, super fast here. Three words. First is empathy. Second is active listening. And third, he was super humble. So sometimes you are like, I'm the mentor, you are the mentee. In this case in particular, we were friends. And he was not above or below. We were supporting each other, right? I think I took a lot of learnings from him. I hope he took also a few learnings from myself, right? Or at least that's how I felt in our conversations. So those are, I think, the three key aspects.
That's something we hear a lot from our mentors and mentees, that it is such a mutually beneficial partnership that mentors and mentees have. And it's really beautiful to see the professional relationship that you've cultivated here and the respect for one another. That's really something. So Christian, do you have any tips for helping new partnerships to become comfortable and open up and share and help them grow? Are there any tips that you can share to help foster a very new mentee relationship?
Okay, great question. So the first thing that I would like to say is that taking Patricia's first feeling about the program, and I am just starting a new program with another mentee in a couple of weeks, is just follow the curiosity about what I can do better if I join the program. So that curiosity that came just as a what if this, what if that? So what happens? So it's try to avoid thinking too much. It's just to follow the guts or to follow the curiosity about to be part of something that we really don't know. Because that is a great thing that is very, very new. But if you have the curiosity just to meet other people from another part of the world, not talking in the maternal language, like me, for example, that will be something great. And the other thing is, if you would like to have the opportunity to talk with another people or to know people with dogs like Patricia, which is a very nice thing that we talked in the past. So it's something that is great. So you guys we need to step up about just make that curiosity a real thing because it's true. It's something that is happening. And another way, just take the chance to do something different. Because we were talking, as Patricia mentioned, we were sometimes I was a mentee, and sometimes she was a mentor. I learned a lot, a lot. So it's not about being a mentee or a mentor. It's not about talking. It's about relationship with someone and to learn. So it's a great opportunity to learn and to study better the agribusiness industry. And the best thing is to do something good for someone else that you really don't know. But at the end of the program, you really know better than you have in the past. So this is a great thing, honestly, Jamie.
Absolutely. Well, we had a very cute guest panelist pop up for a minute there. We might have some questions for him, but
She always does the same thing.
So Christian, tell us, as we're looking for mentors to apply to the program, what are some of your key takeaways, and what was the most rewarding aspect about being a mentor?
Okay, the best part to be a mentor is to have the chance to be humble, not related with with your job or your position, or even as a father. So as a person, you have the chance just to be yourself naturally. So if you really have a good participation in the agribusiness industry, and if you really like to be in the agribusiness industry for more time, and if you really have the curiosity to retain people working in the agribusiness industry or to call people to work with us in this industry, so that program is a great opportunity because that programs improve my skills of leadership. Yes, of course, but not related with my relationship with Patricia. It's related with my discipline to do something just to study. For example, Patricia make me study a lot. So she sent me some documents, she sent me some papers, she sent me some videos. So I study a lot, so I learn. So the idea to be mentor is not only to be someone to teach or to help someone else, it's to be in a relationship just to help each other. And it's a great way to do that. So I'm in sales. I'm a sales guy. So I really enjoy make a friendship with other people. But this is the main thing. So you have the chance to learn from other people and to be a better person. Definitely yes.
Absolutely. Well, just to wrap up, Patricia, like you said, that this industry has such a big learning curve. What are some of your final thoughts on the mentorship program?
Well, again, he's from sales. I'm from HR, right? So I think we both love people. We both enjoy meeting new people. I'm a super advocate of, using mentoring or coaching to expand your horizons. So I think that's what I really take out of it. It's both like a professional, but also like a personal development, thing that happens here. And as Christian mentioned, it's not only limited to just the monthly sessions, but also like if you really want to take this to the next level, connect on LinkedIn, share things
Hmm.
through emails, through like we were kind of like sharing posts through LinkedIn as well, like look at this, look at that. And I believe this is gonna continue, right? I don't plan on
Hmm.
stopping that because our official mentoring has finished, right? I already have him as like a friend and somebody else who shares the same passion as I have and will continue to share things over different channels, right? So that's what I really take out of this.
Well, thank you both of you for being here with us today and for giving such a great testimonial to the mentorship program. You're living proof of why this program is so important. Thanks again for being part of the WFA community.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having us.
Jamie, and
Have
thank
a
you
good
for the
one, everyone.
organization. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia.
Bye bye.
Adios.
Thank